I liked it. To be fair.
The blueprint of the Trust recovery operation is
this is what happened last episode.
That's where this fellow comes in. The dead Jaeger will hoist said boulder on his back, slap it to the hole, and voila! And this is where you all come
Shove
in.
it through the hole.
Your job will be to defend him. Yes. Now it may seem an insignificant plot of land compared to the vast tracts of former glory long abandoned.
Let's go. Come on, Eren. You got this.
His muscular definition is unreal. I've seen those quads.
Whether we like it or not.
I love the name you've come up with it. Like, for it.
We're not about to abandon.
It's pretty accurate though. It looks sinister.
It does, yeah.
I have a question for you. Out of every character we've seen so far in both Demon Slayer and this, what's the #1 character that you would hate waking up to in the middle of the night?
One of those demons up close. Like the temple demon in episode 2 of Demon Slayer. Terrifying.
Imagine waking up to that.
Oh no.
Why the flag go belly up? We've had to shift cap. Right now, all we can do is protect him. He's defenseless. And
The
there's
singer is so epic.
I don't know how much longer we can keep this up.
Tell me, honestly, even though you first stepped beyond the wall with the difference between a warm heart and hell on earth, why? Why throw caution to the wind and venture outside? The world beyond the wall is my birthright!
Oh my god, man. Take a look. I literally got shivers. Like, do you see that?
I see them.
Do you see that?
I see them.
No, you can't see,
You're
can
just
you?
trying to flex your quads, man.
Primal Desire, the struggle for trust.
Sounds
Part 9.
intense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's trying to get the gas, isn't he?
Yeah.
Risky.
Very.
Then sitting down doing nothing's also risky. You need Waterman's sword from Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
We fall back
Man,
to
like,
the boulder.
they're literally seeing how their comrades are being devoured.
His gear is busted. What's happening?
Oh no, that's literally the worst timing.
Oh no.
John, look out!
The worst time to get some malfunction.
Let's go, John.
Crap!
That's
Why
Connie.
you gotta go be the hero? What? You gotta be kidding me! Why is the trigger so stiff?
Still so confused why the Titans look like that. Oh no.
Come on, Annie.
Ooh.
Even when fighting Titans, she's just like completely unfazed. Like,
Oh no.
what do you think that is?
Is that the Sinister Titan emerging from the dead? That was after Armin's pep talk, right?
Yeah.
How does he have like 12 abs?
I think his abs have abs
Came
as
out of
well.
it somehow.
Yeah, literally.
We're set. He's determined to see the mission through to the end.
Defend him! To
Yeah.
the last man if that's what it comes to! Eren must reach the gate!
Let's go,
I don't
Eren.
want to
He's almost there.
anywhere
no.
near him! Hop to, soldiers! That's an order!
Sir, yes, sir.
We need to get close enough to grab their attention! Hey, big guy, over here! You walking away? Maybe
Throw a
you
rock at
shove our
them.
blades right after smelly acid!
You're insane. Setting foot down there is suicide. If they get cornered somewhere, there'll be nothing they can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow Team B.
Come on. We need to go.
Like, even if they weren't giants, they'd still like they're so
Yeah.
scary.
Imagine seeing one in the middle of the night. Eren, man, you tried to
Look, he's fully conscious now.
Doing? Get
Like-
to the rooftops! You'll be killed! Damn it!
How's he carrying that? That looks ginormous.
We're born free. All of us. Free.
That's
Lay your eyes
what
on
Armin told
that, and
him.
you'll
Yeah.
know what freedom
He
is.
thought was
And
outside
it's
of the
worth fighting
walls.
for.
Like they've grown up without knowing what the
Risk it
sea
all
is.
for even a glimmer of
Crazy,
real
right?
freedom. It doesn't matter how cruel the world can be, or how unjust.
Are you sure?
Fight.
Oh.
I'll take care of it.
Man, Eren's like the ultimate hype man. Like, just the way his like the voice actor said, like, fight.
All the humans seem a lot more competent against the Titans now, even without Eren. Not that.
If the humans would be able to beat Titans nowadays?
Do you love this tune by some chance? Have you on Goosebumps?
Your sacrifices were in vain. This day belongs to humanity.
Deploy all reinforcements.
There we go.
That's the first time that humans have won against Titans. The first and only time so far.
Armin! How is he?
Conscious and scorching to the touch. There we go. We have to get him up the wall.
Wait.
What?
Wait. Pause here. Look at the Titan to the left. Do you see that guy? Do you see this guy's face?
It's a shame because his hair's actually on point, so if you fix his face... You know, see what I mean? Humans are way more competent now. They can fuck shit up.
Okay, so before you go any further, okay? That's not humans, that's Levi. Levi is a beast. The Wings of Freedom. Yeah. That's the Scout logo, the Wings of Freedom.
This is the part where you explain to me exactly where it is I'm looking at.
Wall Rose once again stood as a bulwark against the Titan hordes.
Very few characters in fiction are as cool as Levi.
Most of the Titans nearest the wall were wiped out by explosive shells. The few that remained once the smoke cleared were summarily cut down by the Scout Regiment. All told, 207 people were either dead or missing. 897 were counted among the injured. So while the reclamation of Trost represented the first true victory for humanity in its fight against the Titans,
At least they managed to capture
too
a
many
few.
soldiers have fallen for celebration to be
Always
over.
going to be some sacrifices, you know?
Yeah.
Is that Marco?
Who?
That was Jean's best friend. That was the guy that told him that he was actually a really good leader because he was cowardly, because he could relate to everyone else, right?
Oh, yeah. Cool.
That was
Yeah.
his best friend.
Sure.
A name for this one. It'd be helpful to pass it along.
I wondered where he was. But he's not the sort of guy. Who you know? Somebody knows how he went out.
I need his name. We don't have time for this. Unless these poor souls are dealt with soon, an epidemic is likely to break out. We're the first line of defense against secondary disaster. We'll lament the fallen after we've done our jobs.
Captain of squad.
That's rough, man. One of the saddest things.
But, duly noted then. Thank you, Cadet. I
Like
appreciate the help.
he's not just seeing his friend dead, he's seeing half of his friend missing.
What is this thing?
Leftover Titan vomit. Apparently they don't have a digestive tract. So gross. Can't even make out a face.
That must be horrible to see, fuck.
Like they're not even eating food. They're not even eating people for food.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Just to, like, stay alive.
Nutrition does them no good.
That's Commander Erwin, head of the Scout Regiment's task force.
That's the head of the scouts.
Captain Levi?
Captain Levi. Just wait and see.
You're currently in the custody of the military police. We were granted permission to see you only just now.
Where'd you get that?
Off of you. Don't worry, you'll
One
get
second.
back.
Must suck having your dad and your memory MIA at the same time. Unless, of course, that's just a cover story.
Enough. Here's the lay of the land, my friend.
Watch the show and you'll
If you
find
want
out.
to pay your dad's cellar a visit, we have to venture back into Shiganshina. Sealing the breach there as we did in Trost would be the smart way to go about it, don't you think? It's why I ask your intentions. They could be the key to turning the tide forever. You could save us.
So he just hinted at like the Colossal and Armored Titan being like Eren,
Yeah.
conscious.
What the hell is it you want to do?
I want to become a member of the Scouts and slaughter every Titan that crosses my path.
All right then. I'll take responsibility for him. Let the higher-ups know what's going on. The bigwigs are unlikely to raise a stink. My record more than speaks for itself, I'm pretty sure.
Good news, Jaeger.
Absolutely.
You're now officially a member of the Scouts.
To be continued. Let's just very quickly ask you, Eren, if you are ready to accept this beautiful Attack on Titan t-shirt, like I have. The Shingeki no Kyojin t-shirt. So,
The what T-shirt?
the Shingeki no Kyojin.
I'm gonna do what I have done the last few episodes and very respectfully, politely decline.
It feels lonely wearing this t-shirt on my own. It would be so cool if both of us actually wore it.
But be a good day for you. The oven's not hot enough.
Right. Levi starts acting like more of a chump. Alright, so to the entire fandom, like male and female fandom of Levi, okay? Right? I think I would just do us all a favor by very slightly very gently crossing this one out. Man, I won't shut up about Levi. Question number 1 is what do you think about the newly introduced higher ranking characters, Erwin and Levi?
They seem to be quite different from one another, but maybe that's a good thing because they'll complement each other. You seem to have a weird fascination with Levi, which I'm suspicious about. I don't know if you like him just because he's suspicious about things, like Joey, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know, they were on the screen for like a few minutes, so I can't really form a proper judgment.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I think this is a really good answer because you can't really form any sort of judgment by having seen only like someone for only this little time. So
Absolutely.
definitely understand.
And if there's one thing this show has taught me, there's a twist and turn at any moment.
Do you think there is any connection between Eren's sinister Titan and the Armored/Colossal Titan that invaded Shiganshina in episode 1?
I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, obviously, there's a lot of backstory I don't know, but if Eren's dad gave him this power or whatever to transform and defend himself, surely he'd want his sons to develop into the biggest, baddest, strongest type of Titan, which will be the Colossal Titan, right? He's the biggest.
Yeah. Well, the biggest we know yet.
Yeah. So it makes sense. His dad would want to transform into the best thing possible for his son's best chance of survival. So maybe that guy's speaking sense. You know, maybe they are quite similar.
So do you think they're also conscious? Like, do you?
Yeah. I'll do.
Yeah.
Because they're not. What are the normal Titans called? we've just seen this episode.
Just regular Titans.
Yeah, I mean they're conscious. You'd think they're conscious.
Yeah, but
two of them got insulted and they turned around.
They have not displayed any signs of intelligence.
They did respond to that insult though.
Oh, they did. They did, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe it was just the people's voice, but it's unlikely because they turned around and it looks like, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I don't think that was accurate, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do know very well what you mean.
So yeah. I do think they are conscious. Like they obviously look quite similar to people. There's a reason why they were probably like written and drawn up that way.
Mm-hmm.
They must have some similarities to humans. You know what I mean? So yeah.
All right, cool. And my last question.
I hope you appreciate that I'm not dodging any questions. I know you always call me out on that.
I do really appreciate it. Yeah. All right. In this episode, Erwin hinted that the best course of action would potentially be for Eren and the rest of the scouts to travel to Shiganshina. Do you think that this is one, a good, and two, a realistic idea? Do you think?
Wait, why is this to go to like the cellar? To like, why are they trying to do that? What's the purpose?
The cellar was one of the motivations, yes.
Yeah.
So Erwin held up the key and said, like you got some secrets in there.
Yeah, sure, okay. Obviously it's a risk, right? But like, if in theory they did do that and they went to the cellar and they discovered certain things, they would find out how to best utilize and harness Eren's like energy and transformation. You know, because at the moment it's very risky. They've had one shot at like making the most of his powers, and it almost very much backfires. But if they knew more secrets or info about like his powers and why he transforms and like how to harness it, then imagine that'd be like a very good ongoing strategy and utility weapon they could use every time a Titan comes along.
I see, but like, what if like what Eren's dad's got in his basement is like, Eren, like, if you wanted to tell him in episode 1, like, Eren, after I come back today, like tonight, I'm gonna show you my secret dairy-free ice cream recipe.
It's quite tempting, man.
Yes, it is, but like, it's a massive risk to take for something that you're not really even sure would give you any reward. Like, we could, there in Eren's dad's basement, a great secret could hide, but also like something that is a lot less useful.
Sure. The way I view it is, yeah, that thing to do is more risky, but either way, whatever you decide, there's a big risk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they do nothing and they just keep doing their thing, like, so many people are gonna die and get injured still. Like, there's still a risk of stuff going wrong.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Well, it's a good thing that Erwin is in charge, because he's good with risks, I guess.